Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Nikki Beauty and this is my first video here on YouTube. I decided to do an Imats haul. I went to Imats in New York City this past weekend. I went on a Sunday and it was so much fun. I went with my boyfriend. This was my first Imats ever. I did not really take in the experience. I just went straight to shop because we were in and out. I had a list and I also gave him a list of the things that I wanted. He went to the LA Splash, Juvia's Place, Ingla, and Violet Voss boot for me. So we just split up and we got done in like an hour and 30 minutes. I believe we're in and out. And on Sunday, the show started at like 10. It started at 10, I believe, and we were one of the first people to go in. So we're in and out really quickly, like I said. But without too much rambling, let's just get straight into the haul. So as soon as you walk in, you get registered, and this is the handband that they had for Sunday, and we just got that. Like I said, I had a plan. I printed out the floor plan. I know what booth I wanted to go to, so we just had all that planned. And the first booth that I went to was Friends Beauty, right there. I picked up the Ben 9 Luxury Powder in Topaz, but I picked this up for a friend because she wanted to try this out, and it was on sale for $20. I also got the RCMA No Color Powder. I wanted to try this out for myself, and this was $10. I usually use the Sachet Buttercup or the Air Spun from Walmart, but I wanted to try this out because I heard good reviews about this. And I also picked up the Stellazzi eyeshadows, but I already put that in my Makeup Forever like Z palette thingy. So when I get to that bag, you would see the Stellazzi shadows that I picked up. The next booth I went to was NYX Cosmetics. As you can see, that's the bag. Everything at NYX Cosmetics was 40% off. This is the pamphlets that you get, and it has all the prices and the discounts on it. The first thing I got was the matte bronzer in Deep Tan. Now at Imats I did not swatch anything because I did not plan to swatch anything, and this is the shade Deep Tan, if I'm not mistaken. Dark Tan, I'm sorry, but I'll have to work with this because honestly this looks like a blush, but I'll work with it. And that's what I got. And like I said, everything at NYX was 40% off. The next thing that I got was the eyebrow gel, and I got two shades. I got the shade Espresso and Chocolate. I also wanted to try this out. I swatched it at my local beauty supply store, and I really liked the way it was, and this does not move and it dries really fast. So if you're going to use this, you have to work really quickly with this. Oops. But I got two of those. I also got the Gotcha Covered Concealer. I got two of this. I gave one to my brother's wife because she also wanted to try it out. And I got the shade Deep Profound. And just in case anyone is asking, I used the shade Fawn for the LA Pro Concealer. So hopefully this fits. Like I said, I did not swatch, but I did look at the tester at Imats. And I got a couple of lippies. I got 4. I actually got 6, but I gave 2 to my twin, not my biological twin. She's like a friend who's turned into a sister, so we call each other twins. I got the NYX lingerie in corset, and that is what it looks like. I got Abu Dhabi. This is the soft matte lip cream. I got the shade Cans right there, and Prague, I don't know how this is pronounced, but that's the shade right there. And I also picked up 4 of the Vivid Matte, not Vivid Matte, Vivid Brights cream color. Now I plan on using this as color gel liner when I do like festive looks using some of these. So I got the shade Love Overdose, which is like a neon pink. I got the shade Get Money, right there. This is Aqua Sapphire. It's like a mint green. And the last shade I got is Cyber Pop, which is like a neon orange. And that is all I got from NYX Cosmetics. Like I said, everything was 40% off at that booth. The next booth is Makeup Forever, and that's the bag. I just got two, like I said, Z palettes thingies. I don't know what these are called, but that's what it looks like. And this retail, this original retails for $14, but at Imats they were $12. And I believe if you had the Pro card, they went down to $8, but I don't have the Pro card. So, and these right here are the Stellazzi shadows that I picked up. I have this bright pink, a couple of oranges over here, a couple of neutrals down here, and this shadows right here are from Juvia's Place. I picked up a couple of single shadows. Well, not I picked up, my boyfriend picked up, because I told him what shades I wanted because he went to Juvia's Place for me. And this is the shade Nia. This is the shade Nia right there. This is Ethiopia. Lala. Angola. Angola and Lala looks a little similar, but they swatch differently. This is Taj. And the last shade is Zaria right there. And these original retail for $5.50, but I'm not sure what the Imats price was. Like I said, my boyfriend went to Juvia's Place for me. And the Stellazzi shadows were $2, but it originally retailed for $3.50. So that's all I got from Juvia's Place. The next thing, I got all 4 palettes. Yes, all 4 palettes for $80 from Juvia's Place. I got the Nubian 2, the Saharan, and the Masquerade Mini. So I'm just gonna open it so you guys can see what it looks like, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of videos on YouTube with this palette. So this is what the Nubian palette looks like right there. I have swatched a couple just to see what the color payoff is. So that's the Nubian palette. This is the Saharan, and I believe the Saharan has a gel liner also, but I'm not crazy about it. I could do without it. So this is the Saharan palette. This is a really colorful palette, as you can see. It has this really nice gold shade. I would love to use this really bright orange, and it's just a really colorful palette. The next is the Masquerade Mini. My boyfriend was kind of confused if he should get the regular sized Masquerade palette or the mini, but it really doesn't matter. I'll just work with whichever. And the Masquerade is also a really colorful palette. You have pinks, some purples, greens, blues right there, as you can see. It has a lot of shimmer shades and 5 matte shades. So that is what the Masquerade Mini looks like. And this is the Nubian 2 palette. Let's see. Well, I've already swatched a couple of these, so I know what they look like. And this is the Nubian 2 palette. I really, really love the colors in this, especially Morocco. This orange color right here, I love that. And Cleopatra. They swatch really beautifully. So those are the 4 palettes that I picked up from Juvia's Place. Next, my boyfriend went to Inglot. All I wanted from Inglot was just the Duraline. I was gonna get the gel liner 77, but I decided just to get the Duraline since it revives old gel liners. And this was $9 at Imats, and I think it originally retails for $12. and I got a sample eyeshadow from their new collection, the new Miss Butterfly collection in the shade 293. That is it right there. And that's all I picked up from Inglot. I also went to Bioderma and I got the makeup removing micelle solution. I initially wanted to get two. I really wish I had gotten two because this was $10, and that is a good deal because it's originally $17, so that's $7 off. I could have gotten two, but it's whatever. I'll just order this online, and that is all I got from Bioderma. What next? I went to Royal and Langnickel right there. I did not pick up a lot. I just picked up 3 brushes, and I have taken the packaging off this just because of the noise. The first brush that I picked up is this angled brush right here. I can use this to clean up my eyebrows or my wing liner, so I got this here. I got a smaller angled brush, as you can see. I think this will be more useful for my gel liner because I do use gel eyeliner. And I got a crisp brush. I wanted to get 2 of this, but again I just decided to get 1. And I don't remember the particular prices, but my total came up to $13 at Royal and Langnickel. The next booth that I went to was BH Cosmetics. I initially wanted 3 brush sets and a powder for my twin, but they only had this 2 right here, so I picked these 2 off. This is the 11-piece Pinka Dot brush set, and this is the 12-piece Studded Couture brush sets. I'm just going to show you what these look like. Let's see. It has the latch on both sides, and when you open it up, it has the big, it has a fan brush, it has a powder brush, a contour brush, blending brushes, and this, I own a set of this already. I just decided to pick up another set. A couple of this is going to go to my personal brush set, and a couple of these are going to go towards my freelance kit because I am still building up my freelance kit. I didn't want this my freelance kit, so I picked up this, and I think this was 14 or 15. I'm not sure because my total was 29, so I know one was 14 and one was 15. And the next set, brush set, is a 12-piece. Same packaging, same latches on the side, and that is what the brushes look like. And these brushes are so soft. You have your angled brush, your flat top brush, a couple of blending brushes, a pencil brush right there. Same thing, a couple of brushes will go towards my personal collection, and a couple of other ones will go towards my freelance kit. Like I said, my total was $29 at BH Cosmetics. Next booth I went to, well, my boyfriend went to LA Splash for me. I picked up 5 lippies. Well, I wanted 5 lippies, 4 for me and 3 for my twin. I'm trying to get everything out the pack. And 3 for my twin. What am I saying? 4 for me and 1 for my twin. I got 2 velvet mattes and 2 smitten lip tints mousse. So I got the shade Amaretti. That is what Amaretti looks like. I got macaroon. I wanted a couple of neutrals and like neutral pinks. So that is Amaretti and macaroon from the Velvet Matte collection. And the 2 colors from the Smitten Lip Tint Mousse collection. This is Hypnotized. It's like a bright orange. I hope it's picking up through the color. It's like a bright orange with a little bit of reflex, like gold reflex in it. And this is the shade Enchanted. It's like a bright pink with same thing reflects in it. I don't want to do swatches because they would stain my hand, because I have swatched this when I got back from Imats. But if you would like to see swatches, just let me know in the comment section down below and I will gladly do some swatches. The next booth that I went to was Violet Voss. Now, Violet Voss always has the cutest bag, and my boyfriend went to Violet Voss as well, and he broke the head of my unicorn. Like, come on now. But this is a very cute holographic bag from Violet Voss. I picked up 5 liquid lipsticks. I got 3 mattes and 3 metallic, and 2 metallics, I'm sorry. And one of the shades that I wanted was sold out, or I think it was sold out, or they did not bring it to Imats. So I just told my boyfriend to pick a shade he thought would look good on me, and he picked Flirt. And this is what Flirt looks like. It's like a grayish brown. I swatched this and it reminds me of Limbo from Colourpop, so I think he knows me pretty well to pick that out. I got the shade Risque. That is what Risque looks like. Like I said, I really don't want to do swatches, but if you would like to see swatches, just let me know. The next shade is Relevant. That is what it looks like right there. And the 2 metallics that I got in the shade Current Mood, it's like, I don't know how to describe this, but it's really pretty. That's all I can say. And the next shade is Lit, because we know it's turned. And Lit is like a perfect bronze metallic. Like, you can see it on camera. It's just perfect bronze. And that is the shade Lit. We're almost done. Down to the final bits. The next booth that I went to was Lady Moss. I typically don't wear falsies, but sometimes when I do, they hit against my glasses. Like, the struggles of not being able to see without your glasses is real, guys. Like, nobody understands. Well, my people who wear glasses understand, but so I decided to try out the Cocoa lashes because I've heard a lot of good things about it. But before we get into the lashes, I love brushes, and I have run out of space for my brushes, so I got the 4 compartments brush holder from Lady Moss, and this was $11. And I also picked up the 3 compartment brush holder because I plan on using one for my brushes and then one for my lipsticks, but I might end up using both of my brushes. But as you can see, this has 1, 2, and 3, and they were both $11 at Imats, and they retail for $14 originally on the Lady Moss website. And these are the Cocoa lashes. I just picked up 4 because, like I said, I wanted to try it out just to see what it looks like. I do have Soho, but Soho is so wispy that the first time I put it on, I could feel it on my top lid. Like, it was not working for me, so I decided to give it another try. So this is the style Ariel. I don't know if you can see that. That is Ariel right there. This is the famous Quimby, and it looks really wispy, but we'll see how that goes. This is the style Foxy. I don't know if it's just me, but Foxy looks very plasticky and fake to me. I guess that's the style. And this is Goddess, and that is Goddess right there. The next booth that I went to is CC Fashion Brushes. Now, I know they do a lot of, I know they do a lot of, what's it called, branding. So I decided, why not just get the brushes straight from the manufacturer rather than paying more from companies who already got it branded. So I picked up 2 lip brushes right there, 2 blending brushes. You can never have enough blending brushes. 2 eyeliner brushes. That is what it looks like. It's really skinny and bent eyeliner brush. I want to try this out for my wing liners. I picked up 2 of the large angled brush, but I gave one to my twin because I want her to start getting into makeup, but we'll see. I got 2 of this, and then I got 1 of the small angled brush. I don't know if you can see that. And most of these brushes were like $1, $2, $1.50. The biggest brush I got was the pointed blush brush, which is $8.50, and I gave that to my brother's wife because I got some things for her also. And the last booth that I went to was Alcone, and I decided to try the Ben 9 Final Seal. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this right here. It allows your makeup to stay on all day. It does not transfer, it does not smudge, and I use the Smashbox primer water, so I want to try this out and see how good it is. And this was $20 at Imats. And the last 2 things that I got were beauty blender packs. Now, I should have gone to the beauty blender booth itself, but I was out of it. I was just ready to go. So I picked up this from Alcone, and it has the micro mini. It has the mini beauty blender right there, and the black beauty blender, and the original beauty blender, and it also comes with the solid cleanser. And all of this was $35. Now that is a good steal, considering that one beauty blender is originally $16 to $20, and you get 4 and the cleanser for $35. So I picked up 2 of this from Alcone, but I'm pretty sure if I had gone to the beauty blender booth, they would have had the pack of 6 for $60, or the pack of 10 for $100, which I was initially gonna get, but by the time I was rounding up, I was already tired, and I just got that. So that's the end of my haul. I hope you enjoyed watching this. This is the beginning of my YouTube channel. Expect more makeup tutorials, more hauls and vlogs, hopefully, because really my life is boring. Like, I don't be going nowhere, but I would try and put in a little bit of vlogs here and there. And like I said, more tutorials. Don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment in the section down below on what kind of videos you would like to see. And thank you for watching. Bye. See you in my next video.